Hey, what's up, everybody? Keith here, your fellow human being. I figured, I guess I would just take some time to think out loud, and it'll be what it'll be. Um, I guess the first thing that I'll talk about is my goals of this channel and what anyone could expect to see in the future. I want to do episodes where we're just having conversations around the human experience, what it means to be a human being, reality, and the state that it's in. I don't want to put one foot in any one direction, but spirituality, my thoughts on it, everyone else's thoughts on it, and what that is. Not necessarily religion or anything, take all that away and then just leave us with the fact that we're here, we're human beings, and that we exist. To get down to the bottom of it. And just talk about all those things. As silly as it sounds, I guess my ultimate goal is to change the world. And I'll get as far as I get, and if I make any progress, then hey, that's cool, right? I think everyone can feel this huge disconnect between all of us. And society's been built up in a way where it's, beating the passion out of us, and forcing us into these little cubes that we just don't fit in. And, I want to change that. I want to reconnect that disconnection that we're all feeling, that we're all living in, whether we feel it or not. We really do need to come together, and it's, there are huge things that we could come together to achieve that, people would say, that's crazy, that'll never work. But there's also small things that we can do. Like, how many times I see someone walk into a building and not hold the door for someone right behind them. It's like they don't even acknowledge their existence. And nothing against them, just I would never do that. Little things like that we can all start doing to acknowledge one another and to show that we care and we want the best for each other. Just small steps, small acts of kindness. Going out of your way just to meet someone new as often as possible. Or to, maybe you see someone at work or something that they hide themselves away or whatever it may be. Just introduce yourself. Show them acknowledgement. And I guarantee we all connect in a lot more ways than the ways that we don't. The world that we're living in right now, regardless of whatever level of the hierarchy that you're living on right now, it's hard. It's hard. The further down the road that we go, I feel like the further we get from humanity, from being human. And these little guys pushing power up at the top, they're too busy and tied up and succeeding and winning at whatever their goal is, that they're no longer able to see the actual bigger picture. And if we want to change that, then it's up to us. And if that's something that you're down for and you want to see happen, then consider subscribing. You know, same as everyone else, liking and sharing my content really helps get it out there and push it. But if you want to see change, if you just don't feel like this is working anymore, then subscribe. And I am, you know, this is the beginning of everything, and I'm pushing it, I'm working on it to get further and further, but subscribe and put me on the back burner. Because real change is what I want to see, and that's what I'm pushing for. And it's going to come from each one of us, all of us. It's going to take all of us to make that happen. If not all of us, then the majority. And that takes us back to the collective consciousness. You know, right now the scales are tipped in an unfavorable direction. You know, that is the road that we're on. And the majority of us need to get on board to recalibrate those scales, to level them out or even tip them into a better future for us all. That's my goal. Ultimately, that's my goal. And some of you might not believe me, but I sincerely love all of you and wish the best for all of you, because you not succeeding does nothing for me. You know, you succeeding and being happy in life is gonna contribute more to all of us than you not succeeding and holding yourself back and yada yada yada. So I'm sincere when I say those things. Yeah, I guess that's good for now. If you can, just stick around, subscribe, put me on the back burner. And to all of you that have already, I appreciate it very much. And hopefully we can see some really cool things here in the not too distant future. Remember, I am you, you are me, we are human. I love you all. Have a good one.